twisty ties. What else do we got this morning? Okay.
More on Clark.
I forgot I had a cooler here. Oh my God, oh, they took the whole bundle. Yeah, they did. Hi ho, hi ho. It's off to rebar we go. I was hoping you guys would skip. No skipping? Top of day. Hey everyone, this is Airman West. Everyone, say hi to Airman West. Hi. Airman West is our photographer and chaperone. It's been a minute since I had a chaperone on the Air Force Base. So as you can imagine, there's rules about filming on an Air Force base, including you can't fly a drone. Fun fact. That's okay. I'm gonna put Dustin on my shoulders and he's gonna hold the drone and we're gonna run around with it like that. And it'll look like a good drone shot. So yesterday was an awesome day. We got way farther than I thought we would. So we not only do we get all the dirt and sod removed from the site, we got all the forms done. We got the bottom of the boulder cut off flat and ready for Wonka today. So Wonka is 20-year retired military, and he's our civilian operator today. So he's got a huge all-terrain forklift that they use over on the training side of the base that he's gonna help us pick this boulder up and put it in its place. So today's big lift is literally this giant rock. We're gonna put rebar in the form, and then we're gonna be ready for concrete. Assuming everything goes well for us, then we're gonna be having an easy early day. And there was some discussion of Top Golf. Boys wanted to go to Top Golf. I think they mostly want to go to make fun of me that I can't golf, but we'll see. So yeah, we got some cloud cover day. It's a little bit of a cooler morning, and yeah, looking forward to that. So let's go pick up a rock. Well, Dustin and Ruby install rebar.
Is that Wonka?
Tanner had the first of a few experiences that made this day one of the best days ever. I still don't know how Wonka found Tanner, or maybe how Tanner found Wonka first, but I do know they rolled up in a unique set of wheels.
How's that for you, Tanner?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
It's loud, heavy.
After hoofing a few of the building supplies in, Wonka took off and returned with arguably the most important piece of equipment that day, a giant Caterpillar all-terrain forklift. Oh, that's fancy. The fancy forks. What's up, dude? Awesome. So I think what we'll end up doing is probably just getting the forks together as close as you can, and we'll just pick up one side and we'll get some dunnage somehow under there, and so we can get a little better grab. Okay. But ultimately, the part that I cut off on the back, you can see the bottom, there's a bunch of saw cuts. So I cut a big chunk, like 16 inches off the bottom of that thing. So the flat, so it's gonna stand up like this, but we're gonna rotate it 180 degrees. So it'll sit on the top of this lobe right here, flat facing that way. But I think what we'll do is just get it off the ground so we can get straps under it, and then maneuver it where we want it. Okay. So yeah, I'll guide you in. Okay. Tip back just a little bit. Keep going. Right there. Go straight back a little bit. I tell you what, let's take it back away from the form a little bit, so if it does want to roll or something goes sideways, we're not on top of our form. So the plan is that the bottom that's on the ground is what is the face that we want to face forward. It's sort of what frames out our little surprise that we have. So this boulder, we've got to get dunnage under it so he can set it down, and then Wonka can come back, and then we're going to use straps and pick it up and stand it up straight. Then we've got to turn it, and then we've got to bring it back into our footprint. Yep. Yeah, you want to just get here, you grab in. 1, 2, 3.
No problem. We got the cameraman in here. He can do that for us.
We worked patiently because we knew we only had one little rock to make this installation work. Oh, there we go. There we go. So the challenge we have is this thing probably weighs 8,000 or 9,000 pounds. And I want it in an orientation, the picture I have in my head, but gravity and the equipment and the space that we have doesn't always agree with the picture you have in your head. So I would like this to be the front of it. The bench goes off to this side here, and then our little special surprise is mounted right in front of this. So that's what we want to do with that piece of it. So I'm just trying to decide, like, what is our vertical orientation, and we'll make a mark so we know that, you know, I want this and this to line up on level, or what that looks like. So we're just playing with it a little bit, and then we'll get the big straps around it in 2 directions so we can pick it up confidently and then take it into our spot. It's pretty close, Wonka. So when I came down earlier this spring to talk to the Air Force Base about doing this project for them, that's when I met Wonka. He was actually on a K-loader over on the training side, and he'd recognized me from the show. His wife and him were fans of the show, and yeah, so it was great. And he said, if you ever need any help when you come back, let me know. So I said, I do. I need some help with a big machine. So here we are. I think once we bridle it a little bit more, then we'll have to pull the one on your first one we put in, pull it towards you just a little bit to even it up. Wonka was amazing every step of the way. I cannot overstate how important it is to have a skilled operator when you're doing a project like this. Okay, go up. Okay. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a big rock, dude. What's up? Okay, keeping tension on it. I'm gonna have you, I want the boulder to stand up and like sort of tip back that way. Yep, nice, nice. And then straight down. Well, and then back up. Okay, stand by. Do you like this?
I like it.
I'm sacrificing those straps too, so don't.
I can probably get them out.
Okay.
This one, maybe.
Let's, yeah, we're just putting a couple rock wedges under there just to sort of hold her, and then we'll take tension off and see if she stays. Okay, everyone clear? Okay, real easy. Didn't even move. All right, we'll take you back out. So we hadn't actually seen this boulder in person until yesterday morning when we got here, just through pictures and videos. So we knew we'd have to knock off a little chunk on the bottom, or that was the plan. Wonka did a great job, but there's no way we were moving this thing without him. And yeah, so we're gonna see if we can get our straps out from underneath. If we can't, then I donated a couple straps to the Air Force Base. Oh, looks like Dustin's gonna get them. Look at that, we even got the straps out. He goes, ah! All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna backfill around the hole that we dug to set it in, sort of the cradle, and then we're actually gonna pin this. So we're gonna drill holes all the way around it to put rebar into it that's connected to the pour itself. So that's how it'll be anchored into 6 inches of concrete all the way around, and that's where she'll live forever and ever. Awesome job, fellas. It looks amazing. Dude, this is awesome, dude. Are you sick of moving this rock? You've had to move this rock all over
You know, there's a lot of rocks around here.
Yeah, that's right. Well, little rock. That's nice. It's not so little. Not so little.
I mean, it's about average.
It's an average rock.
Yeah.
Little rock, big rock.
I work with a bunch of crayon eaters some days.
Okay, wedge it over. Crayon eater.
Now that the rock is in place, it was time for final prep before concrete. One of the things you don't get to see a lot when we film projects like this is the concrete pour itself. How we prepared for it, what size rebar we used, the spacing, all of it, even down to the PSI strength of the concrete itself. These are all crucial things that either can make or break a project.
This is being a dork.
Oh, wow. You look tough, Dustin.
He does with one chain that's never done a day of work in its life.
Almost like Mr. T, baby.
Oh, my God. I'm afraid for my knees.
Oh, I was waiting for that right there.
Nice.
This is what happened when the guys only have to work half a day.
Yeah, right? We should keep them busy. Because they'll start swinging around log chains and things. I'm doing end today, and then we're going to get out of here. So
Ruby, how'd today go?
Today was epic. You got to see Cappie play with big toys today with his awesome friend,
Wonka.
and the Chocolate Factory. I think he's awesome.
I know that's where you ran. You were trying to say you were going to say Willie.
I know, it was terrible. It happens to me sometimes. Forgive me.
Oh no, I've heard it my whole life.
Someone told me I talk like Dr. Seuss and I'm a 9-year-old. I don't know where I get it from, but they let me play with big toys.
Got some big toys.
So yeah, we got the rebar in today. We got all of our holes drilled. We got the rock set, which is awesome. It's right where we want it, and we're done for the day. Tomorrow we get to pour concrete. We gotta go on a hunt though. We gotta find some materials, and we're set to go. Right? There you go.
That's perfect.
I love it.
And cut.
Yeah, it's really funny. So what you guys can't see behind the camera is today we got the boulder set. Wonka came down and helped us with this giant loader, put the rock in place, about 8,000 pounds. We got everything rebarred up. We're ready for concrete. It is 10:30 in the morning. These guys have no idea what to do right now because we work until usually about 10 at night. This legitimately 7 days a week for the show. And yeah, we're done. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, if we're gonna go get in some mischief or if everyone's just gonna go sleep or what we're gonna do. But we do need to find some tools for tomorrow. We're looking for a specific trowel that we didn't bring with us and yeah, and a little color for it. Since we changed the design into being the shape of the C-130 tail, we're gonna put a little charcoal gray dye in the concrete because I want it to be a little darker and look a little bit more like the tail of a Herc. So it's a good day all the way around. The work day may be ending, but the day's adventures have just begun.
Tanner, what do we get to do?
We get to take the Humvee back to the garage.
Let's do it.
I'm pretty excited.
I'll see you on Wednesday then.
Is it a manual?
No.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
Clark would also like to take a small video with my phone real quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Clark and I get to take the Humvee back to the shop. If we can close the door. Maybe. Oh, it goes up. I think it's closed. Nope. Closed enough. I gotta get me one of these, Clark. Maybe I should close the door a little better. I don't know what's the protocol for
Your
closing
buckle
that.
shot in it?
There, I think I got it. another safe mission. Made it home.
And just when Tanner thought things couldn't get better, they did. Okay, stick your head out a little more. Okay. Love it.
Do that again. I was laughing too hard.
Look at that face. It looks like a raccoon in a candy store.
Can you tell me about the great lunch we had and the problem we're now facing?
Okay. We had a great lunch at a place called Fried Pies.
Oh, yes.
And they sell fried pies. They also sell brisket cheeseburgers, like ground every day, fresh. It was an amazing burger, cheeseburger. Very full. But all week, I've been harping on the guys every time we leave. Do you have your paper? Do you have your ID? We can't get back on base without your paper, without your ID. I forgot my paper and my ID. It's my wallet. I blame it on the cameraman because he makes me put the mic pack in my left pocket. I can't wear the mic pack and a wallet at the same time. So instead of putting it in my right pocket, I put it in the truck. Because the truck's like my purse. Giant rolling purse. And but we rode Tanner's truck today because he's got enough seats for 5 guys. I don't, because mine's stuffed like a purse. Anyway, we're sitting at a burger shop off base, and I don't have any way to get back on base. So I'm trying to get one of these fine gentlemen to leave me here, drive back onto base, get into my truck, get my wallet, drive back off base, and get me my credentials so I can get back on base later today.
But Ruby, where do you think we should put him, Ruby?
I think we should leave him at the visitor center.
Dustin voted the toolbox.
I put him in the toolbox and hyperextend his legs and arms to stuff him in there.
And you have a tarp in your ar, right?
I got a tarp, but I think we should just lay him down flat on the back seat and everybody can sit on top of him.
Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Ultimately, we went with Ruby's plan, and I posted up at the visitor center.
See you later.
See you later.
Hey, Clark, didn't you have to video something here with him?
Yeah, but I want my camera.
You need your big camera.
Bye, Cappie.
And the boys went to the hotel to hunt down my papers.
Which reminds me, I should get my ID out.
Oh yeah, same here.
We have to have it right this second.
Did we find Cappie's papers, Ruby?
No, I didn't find his paperwork. I don't know what he did with it.
Did we try calling Cappie, Ruby?
Yeah, many times now, and I've texted him, so I don't know what he did with his phone either.
Do you think he's asleep under a C-130 somewhere?
Yes, I do.
I see him. He's passed out under the airplane. There.
It's not the most uncomfortable place I've ever taken a nap.
Did you see that Ruby called you?
No.
Did you see that Ruby called you 3 times?
Oh,
I texted you.
that's my bad. Hey, Ruby, what you need?
You need Ruby.
I need to know what you did with your paperwork.
It's in my wallet.
It's not in your wallet.
It's folded up in my wallet.
It's not folded up in your wallet.
Uh-oh.
You see it in there?
Nope.
Now, what did you do with your paperwork? It's in your pants pocket?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because I wore clean pants yesterday.
Well, Dad, we're going to figure that out so we can get you on the base still.
Okay.
Awesome.
Lost paperwork wasn't even the most exciting part of our day.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah.
Stay calm, Tanner.
Yeah, stay calm. Yeah. You better get out there, Ruby. All right. That's a YouTube thing.
So, what do you do on your work trips, Cappie? When do you bring Tanner?
So these two, Tanner found this tow truck. It's a legit tow truck. Like an operating, whatever. It's this guy's daily driver. Tanner's beside himself about how excited he is about this truck. So he's here to see if we can broker a deal for this truck in Arkansas. This is what happens when you give these guys like a half a day off. Everyone's on the classifieds looking for things they don't need. Tanner found the thing he didn't need, but he wants it real bad. I wonder if Tanner's wife knows he's buying a truck in Arkansas.
I doubt his wife.
She's about to find out. But
I doubt she knows. He may not have a wife when he gets home if he buys this truck. What do you think of it, Ruby?
Boys and our toys, they get us in trouble sometimes. But you know what? It's fun.
Is it a good truck?
If it's not an airplane, it's a helicopter. If it's not a helicopter, it's a boat. If it's not a boat, it's a truck. Right?
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yep, and puppies. Dude, that truck's sick. You ever gotten into those old Chevy pickups and they have that smell? There's just this dusty, kind of like oily, like gas smell that's in those older trucks all the time. That truck is like, oh.
That's a good looking truck.
How's Tanner doing? Is he holding his...
I think he's holding his own a little bit. I mean, dude, there's probably like $5,000 worth of undercarriage on that truck.
Mods?
Oh, I mean, it's all new suspension, leaf springs, drive shafts. I mean, it's got new alternators, it's got new brake boosters. It's got a ton of stuff done to it already. It's like...
That winch on the back's $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
Just for the winch.
I know there's 3 winches on it with the full... Yeah, there's 2 in the back and 1 in the front.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's a good deal.
I mean, it would be... That's a sick truck. Just no AC.
Oh.
The stuff is all there for it. It just needs somebody to take time to put it back in.
Yeah, just put it together. Well, that seems easy. Or a radio. I heard him say, you don't need a radio. You can't listen to the motor.
Oh, yeah. It's got... You put headers underneath it. It's got a split exhaust.
Oh,
No
jeez.
exhaust underneath it with... Yeah, like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like...
I like the Arkansas license plates on the floorboards to cover the holes.
That's typical. I like it. Oh, she hesitated.
Is he leaving? Oh, he's leaving?
Did I make a deal on it or what?
Oh, I didn't make a deal. I figured I'd talk to you first. He's the one with the money.
Well, is he driving away like going home?
Yeah.
Well, how'd you end that conversation?
I said I'll talk to the guys and I'll let you know.
Where are we going?
Going back to get the truck. So Tanner made a deal with the guy. So we're gonna go back and give him a little cash down, and then go figure out how to get cash because we're out of state and no one carries a checkbook. It's 2025. No one has a checkbook. Well, I think we're just gonna Venmo him the money.
I have a checkbook.
That's the plan. You have a checkbook? I take that back. I'm sorry, I take that back. Ruby, the 80-year-old man in the truck, Grandpa Ruby, has a checkbook.
I have a checkbook in here.
You don't have any money.
I don't have any money for the checkbook. So I can give him a check, but it's going to bounce.
Don't give the guy a bounce check. To put icing on Tanner's cake, we finally got the man a steak dinner. But the highlight of the evening was helping out a fellow traveler and getting their rig going again.
I ate too much. Clark